think they can overtalk me. Nigga, please. Let them Bama ass niggas. One nigga, he got, my name is Mahmoud. Both of these motherfuckers, now one of them from America, let alone black, and they gonna tell me about basketball. Two motherfucking soccer players. Fuck out of here. That's why I had to get off, because I ain't one. You know, when it's bang platform, I don't try, you know. But nah, ain't no motherfucking soccer players about to tell me about no basketball. Couple of niggas. Yeah, ain't no niggas gonna come over here, smash it like ain't no two foreigners gonna be sitting up nowhere trying to tell me about basketball that I actually saw. I ain't letting no two foreigners do that. But I'ma say Mitch Richmond. Bama said Mitch Richmond, and I love Mitch Richmond. But how was Mitch Richmond? What up, Chris? How was Mitch Richmond Michael Jordan competition? He barely saw him more than 2-3 times a year. Do that man know Mitch Richmond most of his career played in the Western Conference? And again, never shot more than, didn't shoot more than Michael Jordan. Yeah, man. Man, on Bang Nation, Bama's is talking that shit, and Bang is debunking they dumb ass. No, they not. You watching it now, question. They just not alerting you when I get on, which I get. I know. I'm just, I'm just flabbergasted that man, it's so many people who have never even seen Michael Jordan play, but they can read stats, and because those stats are impressive to them, they happy. Well, look, the thing is, what's up? Michael Jordan did have 10 scoring titles. Right. Michael Jordan did have 10 scoring titles. But out of them 10 scoring titles, right, he had 10 scoring titles. Did he pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Hey, that's what they was arguing about. LB. Come on, LB. And I know where you stand. But you know, like I know, I would tell him, I said, man, tell me when Jordan was even really scrutinized. When was Jordan scrutinized? They said his father was sacrificed to kill. He sacrificed his father to. I said, man, that wasn't in no newspaper. That wasn't getting said on nobody's street. That wasn't getting said on nobody's block. I said that literally became a thing when idiots found out what the Illuminati was. When his gambling, I said, man, they were scared to even write articles about all the gambling. I said, to be honest, you barely heard about that shit. They talk more about the OJ trial. Man, niggas, and then it's always foreigners. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you why foreigners like Michael Jordan more than LeBron James. You know why? Because LeBron James speaks on behalf of black people. Michael Jordan never did that. Michael Jordan always gave you the impression that he was for everybody, like it could be a Spanish Michael Jordan. There's never going to be one. If you're not black, you're probably not going to play. Like, I hate to say it. Somebody got to tell y'all the truth. That's why they didn't tell you Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the greatest. Because he was a black Muslim with a white wife who was tending to talk about white supremacy. Yes, Kareem had a white wife, but he talked about white supremacy. Thank you. Jordan was hardly ever scrutinized in the media. If anything, he was protected. And I said that. I said, man, it's year 21. They still called him La Soft, La Choke. This man done won titles and some more shit. What's happening? Story time. This man done won titles and some more shit. They still go La Choke, La Fraud. The nigga got more points than anybody we ever seen. He done something we never seen in the modern era. 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. Nobody has recorded that. Then when you add the 2,000 steals and the 1,200 block shots, this nigga got numbers nobody's ever recorded. Don't mean nothing. It means when that nigga plays basketball, he literally does stuff that other people have never done. That's all it means. All the stats tell you is when you look at it, when LeBron James gets on the floor, the man is able to do shit nobody else has ever done. And people asking me, and then like I asked the motherfucker, when did he pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? This how you know you a tether. This how you know you's a dumb Bama. When did Kareem pass Jordan? What? I'm like, you idiot. Kareem literally has more of everything than Michael Jordan. Everything. And he don't got 10 scoring titles. What about the 10 scoring titles? Means absolutely nothing. You didn't pass Kareem. You got 10 scoring titles and ain't pass a nigga in shit. That's how you know you great. How great are you? This nigga led the league in scoring 10 times and still can't get close to what I did. What up, Mark? Then Bama start talking about how Karl Malone was a threat to the scoring title against Michael Jordan because he averaged 29 and averaged 31 one year. Dude, them 2 years Karl Malone averaged all that nigga still didn't shoot more than Michael Jordan. The year that Karl Malone averaged them numbers, that nigga still didn't average more than Michael Jordan. It was literally one guy that Michael Jordan was competing for with the scoring title who had a green light. That was Dominique Wilkins. I don't want to hear anybody else. Charles Barkley was a great scorer. He was never challenging for a scoring title. The best he was going to be was 2 or 3. Right. But any year, look, I'm just getting tired. Hey, Goat James. When I said that, right? I said literally every season in the league he played, he averaged more shot attempts than everybody else. And huh? Right. Hold on. Yeah, I covered the road. I was bam bam. Bam bam. I don't bam bam. Let me tell you where I disagree with you, bro. It ain't about you saying that you don't like LeBron. This is why I disagree with you. Jordan ain't lucky that social media wasn't around. The way that we got these ballpark eaters willing to put on songs for Michael Jordan, smash the like. I got 10 ballpark eaters in here. Smash the like. The way that niggas put on songs for Michael Jordan. Bro, if social media was around right now, it'd be niggas out here crying, leave Michael alone. It's a Michael Jordan. It social media around now, the nigga ain't even playing. He got a whole protection agency. I think it would only be worse if he was still playing. Bam Bam, I always disagree with Shannon Sharp when he say that. Jordan lucky he ain't playing the social media era. Man, niggas is dick riders. They wouldn't have snitched on Jordan. Then we know that most social media platforms are ran by white supremacists. And Michael Jordan loved them. They probably wouldn't even let you. They probably take your page down, try to talk bad about Jordan if he was around. Think about it, Bam. Bam. I want you to really think about it. Man, this channel will go down right now. Talk about their cash cow. I'm sorry, y'all. Much love to A Weezy. I don't know how Weezy do it. Weezy let the people come on there and spread them lies that's easily debunked. And I know Weezy's temperament. That shit is frustrating to him. You can hear him. Oh, bro, you can hear him. You can hear him. Y'all niggas is driving Weezy great. Y'all ask me why I ain't great because I got some grades. But niggas like, why you ain't that great? Because I don't, Bama's like that can't even get around me. Then he get butthurt. It's what LVC do. He insult me. Right. All he wants to do is insult people. What about the 10 scoring titles? Man, fucking a gambler who was at a gambler. No, people knew, they just it didn't get out. So I guess what you're saying is like the chameleon that story, we probably would have saw that sooner. Bam Bam, I'm here to tell you, brother. Bam Bam, I just want you to think about it. We seen on Instagram, we seen on Facebook a motherfucker, the lady recording the police breaking in her house. Facebook shut her feed down and the police killed her in Baltimore. I really believe if a motherfucker was doing a live saying, man, Michael Jordan right here smoking, your shit'll just go down. I'm sorry. I hear you, Bam. Nah, that's their boy. Bam, bam. Somebody just typed, Michael Jordan quit 2 times. Quit twice. Twice. Bruh, anybody else did that shit, they wouldn't be beloved. They'd be called a quitter. They would, if LeBron James quit, hey, look, I'm gonna give you a prime example, bro. Michael Jordan's father died, right? But the gambling happened. The gambling happened when Michael Jordan. Yeah, see, bam, bam. Look, when Michael Jordan played, right? Look, the gambling happened, right? And he quit. Watch this, bam. And they love Michael Jordan, even though the gambling, the quit, then his father died, then nobody would say nothing bad about LeBron. Watch this though, man. LeBron's son almost died. He don't show up to Dwayne Wade Hall of Fame ceremony, but still give him a video tribute. Niggas criticize him about that. You see what I'm saying, bam? It's just some shit that's not gonna happen to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan get his shoes made the same place LeBron James get his shoes made. How come it's only La China? Come on, bam. Bam. They've been making Michael Jordan shoes in a sweatshop way longer than they've been making motherfucking LeBron's. Only one guy gets criticized. And then what's the excuse, bam, that they use for why they criticize him? Well, he speaks out about black people. I'm just saying. And when white media already see that he kind of polarizing when they place him against Michael Jordan, right. Michael Jordan got kids outside of wedlock. Niggas is out here telling you how LeBron is cheating on Savannah. Mark, oh my God, Mark. Woo! God damn, I wish I had a super chat, Mark. That was Mark Wonderlich. Thank you for putting that in caps. Michael Jordan never had a pay-per-view high school game. Right, rundown. Niggas talk about they didn't scrutinize him for being a horrible teammate. I said, no, they never did that. Even when he blacked Steve Kerr eye, all they said was, Michael, you know, Michael's so feisty. Nigga, you blacked another teammate eye. Bobby Portis broke Murtich's face on the Bulls. They suspended him for 40 games, damn near. Michael Jordan threw a punch and scratched Reggie Miller's face, and Reggie Miller got ejected. That's scrutiny. That's scrutiny. And nobody ever talked about it for real like they should have. Let's talk about it again. That's scrutiny. Thank you. Isaiah can't be on the dream team. That's scrutiny. And to this day, Mark Wunderlich out here dropping truth bombs on motherfuckers tonight. One motherfucker had to go to college to get to the league and stay 3 years. One motherfucker just had to finish his basic 4 years of high school for them to already know. Mark Wunderlich is on fucking fire. That nigga, Mark, you, what you were drinking? Some VZ juice, boy? Fuck is Mark drinking? Boy, what is you drinking? Mark on fire. That's some VZ shit there, motherfucker. One guy literally went to North Carolina and played with like 9 other pros and won 1 championship. That's not even. Am I lying, Mark? Thank you, Mark, because you brought that. Hey, y'all. One guy won 1 championship in college playing with 9 pros. He won 1 title playing with 9 pros. Oh, you smoking them runts. That's what it is. Mark said, I'm smoking them runts, bro. Look, Mark sharp today. He typing shit in nation. Oh, no, fuck this. And it'd be funny when people, Kenny Smith Perkins, James Worthy, Brad Daugherty, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a few more. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's a few more. Yeah. Nobody on Jazz High School barely made it to a Division I. Yeah, you was wrong. Kendall Gill played at Illinois years after my. Kendall Gill played on the team with Marcus Liberty. It was Kendall Gill, Marcus Liberty. What's my man name? I like it. I was just watching it. A lot of little guards used to give Jordan trouble, believe it or not. He had trouble with little guards. DJ, did you hear me giving it to him, DJ? DJ, did you hear me giving it to him over there? You was over there with me, DJ. A lot of y'all was over there on Bang Joint with me. And y'all know that the arguments, first of all, this is what I find insulting. That these kids are telling people who actually saw the game, the actual game when it was happening, telling us what we saw. That's what's bothering me. You telling me what, you reading numbers and telling me I don't care what you saw. It don't matter. It don't. Because what I say is right. No, what you say is your opinion. Then did you notice DJ Killer? That's why I left, because I knew I was going to say something. I was going to go real hard. I was going to go, motherfucker, I've listened to a fucker Arab and Amigo tell a black man about basketball. Talk to me when you motherfuckers meddle in any Pan Am game, any World Games, any Olympics, when any of those two countries medal, come holler at me. That's how I was about to go, de facto. I was like, man, is this Amigo and an Arab? Look, if I ain't talking about camel polo or motherfucker jumping a border, I don't think y'all really got no right to speak on nothing to me. No, I ain't gonna speak on the Dion hate because I don't really pay attention to haters about Dion anyway. Shit, they won. Niggas could be mad. That's what it was. Right. Y'all know I'm like, y'all laughing, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. I'm sitting here listening to an Arab and a Migo. Two niggas that nobody would ever pick. If we was outside, it don't matter how tall they are. Y'all would never pick near one of them to play with you on the starting five. No, I'm not listening to it. Right. Right. My son's older than them little niggas. These just some young foreign Bammers that want to hate on LeBron James. All that, nah. I'm not listening to all this. So you heard y'all? Did y'all see my short? Levi's is in the Hall of Fame. Don't mean they can talk basketball, right? Well, bro, Vlade Divac ain't one of his people. Vlade Divac is from Serbia or Croatia. Those are European dirty white folk. So I can listen to a Croatian man talk to me about basketball. At least they got some players over there. He know what he talking about a little bit. But Mahmoud, the only Mahmoud that look, let's be honest. The only Mahmoud that ever mattered was Abdul Rauf. And honestly, that man name was Chris Jackson. So fuck up out of here. Okay. Nobody named Mahmoud. I'm listening to about that dumb shit. Yeah, these are a bunch of Skip Bayless watchers. And I ain't going for it, man. You not doing all that brown meat, champ. Hey, Bart. Huh? Because I ain't eat. I ain't use it. That's the honey mustard to the. Just like I'm not about to let no white boys tell me about rap music. I'm not about to let no Spanish boys tell me about rap music. I'm not about to let you're not about to tell me about rap, about no Jamaicans, no Caribbeans, no none of that. You're not gonna tell me about rap music. This shit that I know about, this our shit. Basketball, yeah, a white man invented it, quote unquote, they say. But we don't know if that, but we know who motherfucker you might have liberated, but who engineered it? Ain't nobody want to watch that shit when everybody was. Shut up, Mark. Shut up, Mark. You know I love some gangster nip. Get out of here. You know I love some motherfucking nip. Shut up. We talk about that later. But you don't tell me nothing about no gangster nip. I'm surprised you know about. Right. Mark, Mark, everybody passed like this. Even a bounce pass was two hands. Brothers come out there. Ha! Spin moves and shit. Niggas doing dance moves on your ass. Now, where he get peach baskets in Canada? That didn't even sound right. He seen some niggas in Georgia. where all the peaches really come from? Georgia. Nobody would even dribble with their left hand. They thought, Mark, when the league was all white, nobody would dribble with their left hand. You know why? Because they thought left-handedness meant you was the devil. So everybody. Am I lying? Anybody that's old enough know what I'm saying is the truth. The white people thought being left. If you don't believe me, go watch Deadly Women that comes on Discovery ID. They tell you that all the time. How a lot of these women who grew up crazy got beat by their parents because they was left-handed and thought they was the devil. Niggas out here, ha, in and out, ha, you over there and shit. What is this? They thought for a long time, right, it was a myth that black people couldn't shoot. That's why it's wild now that you see all like the greatest shooters, all of them, most of them are black. They try to give white people a bit, but honestly, it's always been that way. It's funny because it's always been the moniker that black guys really weren't shooters. No, it's when they finally got on the court with white people, they saw how easy it was to go by them. Why the fuck? I swear to God. Why the fuck wouldn't I? I swear to, and how I know that? Playing basketball as a kid and a teenager. I knew. I said, oh God, I don't care how tall he is. You bring a white dude out there on me, that's buckets. I'm gonna fuck him up. It's nothing he gonna be able to do. Man, I remember one time, this is my 20s. No boy, I can call my brother now. I said, hold up, y'all done fucked up. I said, what? They put my man Matt on me. And Matt white. But Matt used to hang with us. Matt like 6'2", 6'3", a little bit taller than me. I fuck, man. I scored like 7 in a row. I said, y'all should have never. I said, y'all should have never done this. I was bringing out all the arsenals. Bro, I left up and under. I was doing everything too. Matt was like, hey, Var, that's fucked up, man. Why you got to do me like that? I said, I'm sorry, Matt, but a white man should never check me. That's what I told him. That's why I fuck with Larry Bird. Larry Bird said, man, you better not ever put a white man on me. Ever. Like, oh, you put the white dude on me? I'ma have 50. That's how I felt. I say, oh, you put the white dude on me? You done fucked up now. Man, it was a white dude at the Math of 5-star camp when I went with my cousin Bobby and shit. This little white boy is like Mark Price. He was whopping the shit out of our guards. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mark. Hey, this little white boy, he was fucking our guards up. Because they had me at like small forward at the time. So, man, we had a nigga like 6'3", 6'4", and this side is everything. We was the 14-year-old team. Man. This white boy coming out. He come out and go pop, 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 pop. That shit had me frustrated. I'm coming down, I'm scoring like shit. I'm scoring with him. Man, he plucked our guards. He bust like 3 threes in a row. Wow, wow, wow. I came down and shot the joint from the corner. Wow. In and out. Layup. Boom. He even liked the in and out I hit his man with. Oh! He looked and said, I started laughing. I said, yeah, it's like that. That little white motherfucker kind of cock up. I'm like, I hate this little bastard. So I kind of score, bang. He come back again, he gets his, man, they miss. He get, yeah, that nigga Blair, that dude named, he played for Blair. And then he try to go baseline. Me and him had been talking shit the whole time. I blocked that shit. Get that shit out of here. We get the ball. He come down. He pluck our guard again. It's like 12 seconds before halftime. This motherfucker gone. Y'all, now he knew he had a layup. He plucked that motherfucker by half court. I'm underneath. I said, oh no, motherfucker. I started running my ass off. He great come and lay it up. I did the LeBron to him. That motherfucker about to lay it up. He was just like this. I came from nowhere. And I throw that motherfucker jump. Y'all running fast and shit. I'll never forget that shit. I said, oh nah, motherfucker. I took off running. Grabbed that motherfucker. Boom, and threw the motherfucker. Motherfucker rolled up the hill. White wasn't. I said, I got you second half. I checked that motherfucker second. I was gloving the shit out that motherfucker. I had that motherfucker bottled up. Man, he was looking like John Stockton on every time he passed it to a nigga. I'm like, will somebody check somebody? Man. Man, we had fun at that camp, but that shit was frustrating right there, boy. I never forget, that motherfucker had me mad. He was lighting us up the first half. I was going back and forth with his ass. Second half, I said, fuck that. And I never forget, because we had our coach. One of the coaches was either a player from DeMatha, St. Joe's, Bullis, or one of them. They would be one of our coaches that was in high school that was basketball players already. We had a little white dude. It's like, LeVar, great fucking block, man. What? That's where I get that shit from. I laugh my ass off. I block this nigga. Yeah, like that. LeVar, great fucking block, man. Woo! Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, that shit had me. That shit was the corniest shit I ever seen in my life. Whew. But anyway, I'm not gonna sit here. If I'm lying, I'm flying. It's 92. Summer 92. No, summer 91. I'm lying, I'm flying. I'll never forget that shit. That shit was some of the funnest times of my life. The motherfucker said, woo! He was size. Come on, guys, damn it. I cussed the whole team out. Man, y'all bullshit now. Y'all play scared. Ain't nobody supposed to scare us. That's my shit. Man, ain't nobody supposed to scare. No, nobody supposed to intimidate us. Fuck that. We can score with them. Fuck that. But anyway, back to you ballpark eaters, man. Nobody supposed to intimidate you. Now, look, kids, take that with you no matter what it is. Nobody supposed to intimidate you. Remember that. But yeah, this ball Parkinson's disease and this motherfucking Jdrsism, man, is really getting to a point as where I'm wondering if it's a cure. And it seems to be a hereditary disease. Meaning niggas is passing down. Do y'all realize niggas is passing down dick riding like it's a family heirloom? I dick rode Jordan too, son. I only imagine it's a nigga my age or older at home talking to these kids, passing them a pack of ballparks and a saddle. I dick rode Michael Jordan with this as a kid, son. You'll grow up to dick ride Jordan too. Fuck Jeff Jetson. That's right, Jeff Jetson ain't shit. You can never like LeBron James, son. Right, playing in the background, G Nation. I used to think that I could just. He talking to his son with a tear in his eye and relish on his cheek. Son, dick ride. I used to dick ride Jordan every day, eating these Wheaties. Here's my saddle, son. When I used to dick ride. Dad, Jordan dead and gone. You still dick riding, watching Space Jam. Not the LeBron one. What y'all gonna do then? Still dick riding. Look, the dick ride gonna get so bad, niggas gonna give Michael Jordan credit for shit other people did. You know Michael Jordan scored 81. Shit, you know Michael Jordan beat a 73 and 9 team. No, he actually was one. No, that never happened. He did that, but then he beat Steph Curry in the Golden State Warriors. That's seriously. You know Michael Jordan came back from 3-1 to beat Steph Curry. Draymond Green tried to hit him in the balls. That was a punk move what Draymond did. Now, they ain't gonna say it was snitching like they said when LeBron did. Said, yeah, Michael Jordan did all that. How come he doesn't have more points than Kareem? He got 10 scoring titles. How come he don't got more? Look, The 10 scoring titles don't work. You know why? Wilt Chamberlain had more scoring titles than Kareem, too. Wilt Chamberlain, watch this. Let me say it slow for the dumb people in the back. The scoring title thing does, what's up, PGH? Look, the scoring title thing does not matter. Why? Wilt Chamberlain had more scoring titles than Kareem, too. I mean, Kobe passed Jordan in damn near everything but steals, right? They don't want to open that can of worms. Not MVPs, yeah, but that's, I mean, just like Defensive Player of the Year, I don't count that because that award literally didn't matter. What you mean it didn't matter? Because it didn't exist for a long time. They weren't counting people's blocks and steals. Theoretically, nobody would be a greater defensive player than Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell. Nobody, ever. There never would have been. If you could have counted blocks back then and steals, right, Max? I keep saying that. Other than motherfucker point, I think Wilt got Jordan in almost everything except points and steals. They didn't even count Wilt blocks, but we know Wilt got him in blocks. They didn't count all Wilt steals. Wilt could, honestly, they said it was a game where Wilt had 26 steals. I believe it. I believe it. It wasn't that just Wilt was scoring. It was almost impossible to get it to the man. A lot of time, motherfucker, and he just, I believe it. I believe Wilt could have got 20 steals in a game. They just didn't count it. And because they didn't get, you think about it, a lot of Kareem shit, because I was looking at his stats. Like his first 2 years, they didn't count his blocks and steals. He still was like one of the all-time leaders in blocks. Come on, man. His first few years, they didn't even count his blocks and steals. It wasn't until like 73. So literally his rookie year, we could be missing, Kareem could be missing on his record maybe 2-3 years worth of blocks and steals, 82 games, probably 3 blocks a game. Then niggas talk about defensive player of the year. He won defensive player of the year. That didn't exist until a certain time. So I can't go by that. Finals MVPs. You mean the award that's named after Bill Russell? I gotta go by that. I gotta go by the award that's named after Bill Russell. Nigga with 13 rings. An award that makes sense to you that he the greatest because that nigga got more Bill Russell awards. And it ain't like I don't know why that award. Ain't nobody sitting around asking why that ain't called the Michael Jordan Award. Is it? Please give me a show. Press 1 if anybody is confused that Michael Jordan, that the award is named after Bill Russell. Press the basketball emoji if everybody knows why the award is named after Bill Russell. That's what we're going to do. If you don't know why, if you think the award should be named after Michael Jordan, put a hot dog and put a ballpark in if you think the award should be named after Jordan. But if you understand why it's named after Bill Russell, thank you. Look at G Nation. He got 4 basketballs. Everybody, what's up, man? Almost everybody on the floor got a ball for his starting 5. I know y'all all get the point. Look at all the baskets. Look, Max says, shit, everybody in my starting 5 had enough balls for everybody, pause. He go, Mark, being stupid. This man done put some quarter pounders. The fuck you get a quarter pounder with cheese emoji, motherfucker? Fuck that. That's a quarter pounder with cheese right there. Mark, you white. You always want to be against the grain. Fuck, put the basketballs in there. I didn't even know it was a quarter pounder with cheese emoji. This motherfucker put. Stop trying to flex your privilege, Mark, before I time your ass out. No white privilege here, goddammit. You in Rome. Do as the Romans do. Now, ballpark eaters believe that Jerry West shouldn't be the logo. I swear, ballpark eaters, this should be the logo. I'm about to say, man, white folks ain't about to do that, man. It's on the Nike because that's shoes. And to be honest, now that we done took over the shoe game, shoes, especially tennis shoes, are looked at as a black thing. Hashtag, I hate to say it, nigga shit. That's how white, man, you got to think like the devil, man. That's how they look at it. So they look at it, okay, tennis shoes, ha, ha, ha. Even though we know we be ending up fly, that's why all their daughters and their kids be trying to look like. But anyway, that ends up happening. So that's okay with the tennis shoes. The NBA is still their league. It's still a league of old, rich, white guys. Motherfucker, they gonna have Jerry West as the logo. This ain't good times. They ain't have no... No, that's not gonna be the logo. They'll sell a lot of tickets with it. They'll give you a whole bunch of videos. That's never going to be the logo. You understand that, okay? Y'all stop with the foolishness. They love Michael Jordan. Why you think they swindled this dumbass out of that franchise and pat the old dumb nigga on the head? Pat the big dumbass nigga on the head. Good job, boy. We used to have a black-owned basketball team. Not anymore. Thanks, Michael Jordan. I really like to gamble. What the fuck y'all think? If y'all don't think part of... Man. Let me just shut up. All I know is this, though. Y'all got a lot of hatred for a black dude who doing everything basically the right way. You know what I'm saying? Is there some other things that I think if it was me? Of course. But that motherfucker named LeBron James. Not LeVar. So I have to, you know what I'm saying, be objective. I can't expect this man to live his whole life doing what I would have done. But when I see a lot of things that I would do, and I think that any other good natural person of sound reason would do, and they applaud him for that. I understand that. Look, yeah, y'all understand he moving right. But when I see people go out of their way to disrespect and trash him, I be like, man, what is your what's up, DSB? What's your incentive? What do you get out of this? This is simple. It's simple. Can we talk about something else now? I want to talk about something. We talk about something else now, y'all. I want to talk about something. A sister was murdered, I think it was Columbus, Ohio. And she was murdered for alcohol. They were looking for, they said, some alcohol or something. Let me see what my phone is real quick. I know my ass is laid out sleep the whole day. I don't know where my other phone was. Where the hell is the other phone? I can't even call it. Hey, Barry. Jabari. Get the tablet and text my other phone. It might be in the car though. Not the 390. Yeah, but it was a sister murdered in Columbus, Georgia. And she's 21 years old. She was pregnant. And she already had 2 kids. I'm not sure if it was Columbus, Ohio. Yeah. I don't care nothing about the brick lady. Damn the brick lady. I mean, hold on. Let me say this. Right. Is that the one that the cop jumped on her hood and shot her through the window? Yeah. Because he was saying, oh, she hit me. No, you walked in front of her car for quote unquote shoplifting for some alcohol she didn't have. The 344 joint. No, that's the wrong one. That's this phone. The other phone. Yeah, I saw that, and I want to show it to y'all. I just gotta. I'm old, so I need my son. I ain't even know I had it. Your damn school made me so mad. No, he wasn't arrested, and the police are acting like, "Hey, look, we thought she was shoplifting." Now she explained, "I don't have anything. I didn't take anything. That was the girls. Those were those other girls. I didn't take nothing." So what I've noticed again, like Eric Garner, they continue to say he was selling cigarettes, but they didn't provide us with the cigarettes he was supposedly selling. Same way with her. Where if okay, you did all of this excessive force because she supposedly had liquor, but she was pregnant. So she probably wouldn't be drinking. And she stole liquor. I think it was a Costco, if I'm not sure. A Kroger's, I believe it was. Something like that. My my thing is, you saw it? Bar. Oh, he must put his shoes on when out there. Yeah, can't be pregnant and scared. No, you can't. You can't write, huh? She was she look, and they were like, "Well, shoplifting really isn't a crime here." Yeah, but when we're called, we have to. Oh, really? That's what the police chief said when they call to about a criminal act. They have to respond, no matter if it's punishable by or not. Oh, really? Oh, really? Right. They don't have stolen goods, but somehow she stole some. Mark Wunderlich. Exactly. That's what it was. He woke up that day wanting to kill somebody. We didn't know it was gonna be this sister, but that motherfucker came to work that day ready to shoot because he got in front of her car. Oh, she trying to kill me. No, she wasn't. Now let me talk to my youngins. When they surround y'all, you are at their mercy. If you don't got a bulletproof car and a bulletproof ass, make sure your job is to do whatever you can do to make sure you make it home and out of that situation. I would rather bail you out than try to figure out how to bury you. Let me say that again. I would rather bail you out than figure out how to bury you. You all right? You ain't find it? Oh. It's probably 8,000 degrees because it's 8,000 degrees. Hmm? All right. Jabari trying to die, y'all. It's 95 degrees outside. The heat index is at 103. Knock yourself out. You probably will. I ain't going out there. He can do what the fuck he wants to do. Make sure you drink that damn open bottle of water y'all left up in there. You gonna K shit. You gonna need it. Yeah, you saying he gonna be all right till that nigga collapse outside? Look at shit. That's all right. He'll be all right. He'll get a little darker, that's for sure. My job had the nerve to hand out the. Hey, nah, you know what my job gave me? They gave me the bandana that if you wet it, it stay cold. And then they gave me a headband. So I look like Dragonfly Jones out there. Ballparks. That's the motherfucking word, bruh. Straight ballparks. That's the word. This is the thing. Why is this picture even out? Why is it a picture? Why do you have your gun out for somebody who supposedly just stole some alcohol? She said, I didn't do it. I don't want to talk to y'all. Fair use.
Out of the car. Out of the car.
7 back in service, 1828.
Get out of the car. Then get out. No. Then get out. Get out of the car. 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 Shots your shots fired. Shots fired. Stop the car. Stop. 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 Hey, stop. Hey, out of the car. 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 They said you stole stuff, do not leave. Get out of the car. Then get out. No. Then get out. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
First thing, little young girls out here, stop that for what shit. Just get out the fucking car. Get out the car. Goofy little Negroes. Stop telling your girl she got the right. Stop letting your girl talk that dumb shit that she got the right. She ain't got the right to do shit. Just like Wayne really got the right to do shit. And basically understand you better be ready to die when you doing all that dumb shit. I know it sound fucked up, but you ain't in position to run your mouth, y'all. To just get the fuck out the car and get it over with. Yeah, all of that. He ain't had no reason to shoot her, but we gotta understand. We understand. We got to tell the truth. To this is Mark. This just between our people. I understand you a sympathetic ear, but this just me talking to the folks. Family, we have to understand what it is we living under. All that rights shit, man, when no motherfucking people come, understand you ain't got no motherfucking rights. Understand we are at war. And these people, when they got you like that, you are now a prisoner of war. You are occupied by their military. They want to see if you got contraband or what side, that they already look at you as on the opposite side of them. Trust me, that's how they operate. The military operate the same way. The only difference is the military is told their job is to look out for the rest of the civilians. The police are not told that. And we got to tell each other for real. You don't, I know, man, I know you got some friends that yell at the police. They white. They stupid. They lucky that time. All that for what? When they say get out of the car, get out the car. When a weapon is drawn, what you gonna shoot me, bitch? Get out the car. That's what made me mad. Her ass ain't here now with that stupidity, that stupid defiance. You not in a position of power. Understand that then. That stupid defiance. You dead. Your kids don't got a mother. You ain't even think about the baby inside you or the fucking kids inside the house. And it's fucked up. You didn't think about nobody else. In that moment, man, I've been surrounded by them folks. Man, the first thing I think is, man, my sons. My fucking son. Fuck. Take this. What's up? Do what you gotta do. All right. I know. All right, man. What we doing all this for, though? Really, we gotta do all this, man. I just got out the car. Seriously, you gonna do all this? I literally one time doing that got a cop to take all the shit off and say, no, he can sit right here. I'm like, man, I did everything you said. Now y'all gonna do all this too. Go ahead, look. I said you could look. Nah, you ain't gotta be happy about it. They understand. Some of them understand that this ain't a good experience. You ain't gotta be happy about it, but at the same time, man, just get the shit over with. If you dirty, get ready to go down. Eat the shit. Throw the shit. Stash the shit. Don't do all that. For what? That's it. Nigga, you just caught. You just caught. Deal with it. But don't live to fight another day. It's just stupid. You not here. And no, none of that justifies her being shot. No, I'm definitely not saying that. That prick racist bastard had his gun pulled for some bottles of wine. That wasn't worth it. But you have to understand it's not worth it. A fucking prick pulled a gun on that girl for bottles of wine. That wasn't worth it. What's up, talking to Grubber? Hey, pulling a gun on a girl for a bottle of wine, that ain't worth it. But at the same time, you youngin', especially you young girls, all that popping off, you can get away with that shit with your little baby daddy. You can get away with that shit with your stepfather. You can get away with that shit. Well, you know why? Because all them black and you can call the police on them. But you can't get away with that shit with the police that you be calling. Don't think that they really fuck with you like that. They just want a chance to get us. But if they can get you too, they will. So all that little popping off and trying, man, y'all motherfuckers better start learning how to be cerebral. Ain't nobody gonna tell me, nope, they not. They gonna shoot you. Ain't, yeah. You better adjust that statement from ain't nobody gonna tell me to ain't nobody gonna tell me twice. You better start adjusting that statement from ain't nobody gonna tell me to ain't nobody gonna tell me twice. All right, I'm gonna get up out. I ain't do shit. You could say all of that, I ain't do shit, while getting out the car. I ain't do shit. Go ahead, look, I ain't do shit. I didn't do shit. But what we end up with, man? Ain't nothing gonna happen to this peck of wood. First thing, this the first problem. Exactly. Right, Right. That shit is fucked up. It's still dirty. It's fucked up. But at the same time, like you said, man, come on, man. And then you gotta know, you gotta have the presence of mind of knowing where you are. You in Columbus, Ohio, the place where John Crawford had a motherfucking BB gun and they killed him. Oh, that's Jared. What's up, Jared? You got a new tab with Jared. Anyway. Think about it. Ohio, Jared. They killed John Crawford for having a BB gun that they sold at Walmart. A motherfucker lied on him. The police came in there with guns blazing. Nothing happened. Tamir Rice just got killed there. Nothing happened. You gotta understand where you are. I ain't did that fuck right for. Bitch, get out the car. What's up, kid? And I hate to say it, but that's what I was saying the whole time. Because I know, and what's so fucked up, I know what's about to happen. I already knew. Right. So you got to know where you are, and nothing happened. Talk about what you going to shoot me? Yes. You know these motherfuckers will. Now, the mentally challenged person, you mentally challenged. She don't know no better. And however they react is how they react. You know what I'm saying? I feel, honestly, that's even worse. That if now a mentally challenged person respond in that way, but you fully coherent and a parent. Right. That's true. Right there. Right. Some of us get shot complying. So we can't say, oh, that's a foolproof plan. But what we can say is, baby, at least give yourself a chance. Starting up the car and trying to drive off when a motherfucker got a pistol on you ain't giving yourself a chance. That's and yeah, we're talking Grubber saying real. At the same time, you got to evaluate the situation and give yourself a chance. Because that's true. The motherfucker in South Carolina in the gas station gave the motherfucker his license and got shot. It was like, you shot me. I was just doing what you said. You said, give me your license. Why did you shoot me? That motherfucker got fired and locked up for that shit too. For people who don't know, that motherfucker went to jail for that. Other dude got a dog put on him for complying. The man in Florida is laying on the ground with his hands up. They shot him. And he was there dealing with a mentally ill patient, trying to calm him down. They shot the motherfucking doctor trying to help the mentally ill man. They shot the black doctor who was laying on the ground. So yes, talking to Grubber, I can't sit here and argue that complying always works. But in all of those cases, if you really notice, most of them, except for that black dude who laid down in Oklahoma, had a ride along with a gun who shot that man in the back and killed him. In most cases, those people lived. You see what I'm saying, talking to Grandma? If you look at most of the cases of the black people who got who got anything that happened to them for complying, most of the time they live. And a lot of the times the police get punished. A lot of the times, though, in most of those cases, the police get punished. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we can't have little sisters. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do to get home. And I just don't think that right there is a good solution. That shit she was doing. Mark, again, brother, you on fire today. You right. I am Mark. I can't argue with you. You right. They get punished. Not enough, but they get punished. Because I think the dude who shot the guy in South Carolina only got like 3 years. The dude, I don't think nothing happened to the cops in Florida, but that was Florida where the guy was laying down. They did arrest the dude in Oklahoma, but he didn't get that many years. So, Mark, that's beautifully put. They don't get punished enough. But look, but Mark, did you see the jump where I showed? Did y'all see that video I showed y'all of the little white boy though?
Stop the car! Stop!
Did y'all see the video? Mark, did you see the video of the little white boy? From Philly. Did you see that? That video? What happened to that cop? Did you see what happened to that black Hispanic cop that killed the little white gangbanger? Yeah, one of his parents was a habitual felon. His father was a habitual felon. His mother was a dopehead. He lived with his aunt and his grandma, and he was running around shooting at people, doing all type posing with guns and all of that. He shot at the police. He shot at the police. He actually shot at the police. What's up, Felix? He shot at the police. Police chased after him and shot him. They said he shot him, though, after he threw the gun. Shot him in the back. You wasn't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to kill a little kid. They gave that motherfucker 20 years. That motherfucker facing life. They fired him immediately. No bond. And he facing life. They went back and investigated, and somebody got arrested immediately. Immediately. Let's look at that again. Let's look at that again. I want Lisa to do a story about that. I want Lisa and True Royal to do a story about that. Seriously. I sent it to them. I'm gonna send it to them again. I want them. They didn't even lock up the cop that shot the boy who was asleep in the car. The cop here in DC. Remember the boy was asleep in the car and the cop got in the back seat. The boy scared him. He woke up and drove off in the car and the police shot him in the back of the head.
Explaining the circumstances surrounding the police-involved shooting last night that claimed the life of a 12-year-old. Police say the young boy fired at them, and one officer was struck in the face and eyes with shards of glass. Action News reporter Eliana Gomez is live at police headquarters. Eliana, what are the details on this?
Jim, police are telling us that these officers involved in the shooting were in plain clothes, but they were also wearing their vests and their badge when they were shot at last night. It's a sad situation all around, with members of the community wondering how a 12-year-old boy got his hands on a semi-automatic handgun in the first place. A 12-year-old boy is dead, shot in the back and killed by plainclothes police officers in South Philadelphia Tuesday night. Police say Thomas Jdrs shot at officers first. The shooting was captured on a doorbell camera near 18th and Barbara. You hear one initial shot, then four more. Police say the four officers were in an unmarked car investigating some questionable social media posts about a stolen gun.
As they're pulling up, they see these two juveniles on bicycles on the corner right there, and one of them clearly has a handgun. At that point, they turn on their emergency lights in their vehicle, begin to exit, and shortly thereafter, this kid fires a shot right into the rear passenger side window.
The other juvenile, a 17-year-old boy, was arrested and then released. We caught up with his stepfather, who says his son was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What I heard was, when the cops was up in the unmarked car, they thought somebody was jumping him because they slammed the brakes. And that's when the kid shot because he thought somebody was going to shoot him.
Action News obtained this video showing the aftermath, where officers were pacing back and forth while they waited for an ambulance.
My dad went outside and he seen a little boy on the floor. They carried him into the truck, and then the ambulance came and they put him back there.
Neighbors say Jdrs was a troubled kid. He was reported missing when he was 11 years old, but was found 2 days later. And Philadelphia police sent out a memo to its officers today who might have sustained some trauma from last night's shooting, going on to say,
even the white neighbor said he was a troubled kid.
Please know that the bulk of our community members.
So he shot at the police. One of them got injured. And they shot him. What's up, Kid Gravity?
Are on your side.
But this is the shit that get me.
Justify firing the weapons at civilians. The Mummers Parade in classes. But the advent of Kevlar vests and other protective technologies enable police officers to work with less fear for their lives than in the past. While there is no national standard, the state rules and regulations regarding officers' use of deadly force is mostly consistent throughout the country. Officers are trained on a continuum of force, run through simulations, and are regularly required to recertify in firearm safety. There are drills and standards and classes growing up poor in Philadelphia. How much you got? There are drills and standards and classes.
That's y'all hear about the little white boy.
Nothing is orderly. In the winter of 2016, Thomas T.J. Sedario was 7 years old and had his whole life ahead of him. How much you got? Huh? Call her. I don't really like her, but she got 1,800. Yo, stop talking like that. However, sometimes kids in certain circumstances stand little chance against the harsh reality of growing up poor in Philadelphia. TJ was one of those kids.
Look at him.
2 years earlier at 5, he was living with his great aunt because his mother was addicted to dope and crack. His father sold drugs and was in and out of jail throughout TJ's life, especially his last few years. When his father was convicted of weapon charges in 2018, TJ's life went from bad to over. Street and gang culture got a hold of him and never let go. TJ's life was documented by extensive social media posts from the many young people he encountered riding his bike around the city. He was well known, to some as a friend, to others as a menace. On certain blocks, he was a fixture. Some posts show innocent scenes of TJ at the Jersey Shore with other children, marching along with the Mummers Parade, taking selfies, or showing off his dance moves on TikTok, frequently giving the middle finger to the camera. Friends describe him as funny, intelligent, and caring, but also misguided and alienated from society. TJ was a 7th grader at Sharswood Elementary, but rarely went to school. He was very easily influenced by older kids from the neighborhood. As he went from 10 to 12, he was really losing his way, skipping school, hanging with older kids, smoking weed, and driving cars. By 12, he was playing with guns, and that's allegedly what he was doing the night he was killed by Philadelphia police officers. Initial police reports state 2 plainclothes officers chased TJ on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022, after they heard gunfire and a rear window shatter in their unmarked car near 18th and Barber Streets in South Philadelphia.
The circumstances surrounding the police involved
So-
shooting last night that claimed the life of a 12-year-old. Police say the young boy fired at them, and one officer was struck in the...
And of course, here's his dad. Philly, what are y'all doing?
I don't like the ride, but I ain't got the rent. Baby, my trip was me go. TJ's parents in the city of Philadelphia failed this young man, this little boy. And the more I see stories like this,
Feeding for doja, I'm eyes like a dope.
I gotta show y'all. Let me tell them, come on. What it do? Yeah. Bet. But yeah, man. So let me show y'all the rest of what happened with TJ Sedario and how the police killed him when the police killed a white boy. Who you supposed to be, Bill Cosby? What type of shit is this? You sound like Bill Cosby. Yeah, that sounds like some damn... Somebody stealing Bill Cosby's comedy style. What's that? Who? Oh. I say that shit sound like Bill Cosby. I know I ain't stupid. Good God. Let me talk about the man, Mom. Let me know when Paul get here, son. Okay, let's see the rest of this shit.
Influence in life is their parents.
12-year-old Thomas Sedario today. More on that aspect of the story, Matt.
Siafa, you know, usually home security cameras capture something we can see, but in this video, it's what we hear that investigators may be paying close attention to.
Right now, we're breathing.
Take a close listen to this home security video that captures the moments after the police-involved shooting of 12-year-old Thomas Sedario.
He's shot, shot. We got shots fired.
Police have not verified who's speaking in the video, but it may be an officer asking where's the gun because they say Sedario initially fired at an unmarked police vehicle before running.
Shots fired.
But the video contains background noise like other people talking. So to try to verify what's being said, we took the video to Daniel Wurzbacher, an audio engineer here at Manny Young Studios.
There's often interference, static, road noise.
I want you to understand, the local news paid on their dime to take a Ring camera and separate the voices in a criminal case. Did they do any of it? I'm not from Ohio, but did the news do any of that for John Crawford, Tamir Rice, or anybody else? Just let me know. This in Philly.
Manny Young Studios.
There's often interference, static, road noise, a number of things that could cause issues with understanding the audio. So you can take a sample of that road noise and subtract that from the rest of the track. When you do that, it looks like this, and you can see all of that background noise is gone.
He also transcribed the portion of conversation word by word. Take a listen, this time to the video without background noise.
He's shot, shot. We got shots fired.
And Philadelphia police and the district attorney's office say their investigations into the shooting continues. Last week, Commissioner Danielle Outlaw said one of the 4 officers involved have been suspended with intent to dismiss. The 3 others remain on restricted duty. The time between when Sedario may have dropped the gun and when the officer fired at him is now in question. We have that.
Major development in a deadly shooting. A former Philadelphia police officer is now charged in the murder of a 12-year-old boy. The district attorney announced charges today. Our Jeff Cole joins us live with the details. Jeff?
His name is Jdrs Mendoza. He's 26 years old. He is a former police officer held tonight on murder 1 with no bond at all.
Murder 1.
Accused of killing 12-year-old Thomas Sedario March 1st. 7:30 at night, March 1st, along 18th and Barber, a 12-year-old Thomas T.J. Sedario is riding his bike with a 17-year-old buddy. According to the grand jury, within moments, Sedario, likely to have fired on a vehicle not knowing there were police officers inside, is chased and murdered by ex-Philly cop Jdrs Mendoza. The boy's grand...
So Jdrs Mendoza is facing first-degree murder. This black cop, this black Hispanic cop in Philly is facing first-degree murder because he shot a 12-year-old white boy in the back.
Of course he is. Of course he is, right?
And the white boy shot at them.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. So the white boy shot
at them, shot at the car, bust their window, start running. He chased at them. White boy must have threw the gun. He shot when he saw the gun, I guess. Shot the dude. He said the gun over there. He was throwing it when he was running that way. The news got a ring camera from
one of the houses.
Yeah. Took it to a producer. Got him to separate all the noise so you could just hear the cop say, "Where's the gun?" He said, "Oh, he threw it over there, I guess." And they charged that motherfucker with first-degree murder, no bond, suspended, fired.
He's Spanish?
That nigga darker than you.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up. Yeah, they did. God damn it, police officer.
That's you right there, man.
I'll bet. You know what? These gonna be putting me to sleep. I've been getting the best sleep out of these days for the last couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, bet.
He ready to ship me some more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just called him. He gonna ship me some more.
The other one, I think the other one put me to sleep, so I ain't really getting no other reactions.
I be chilling.
Yeah, next thing you know, I'm out. Next thing I know, it's like,
I ate my joints last night because I've been having trouble. Pop, pop.
Yeah, I just eat one, smoke 2 J's.
Yep, next thing you know.
Like, what the dope man sold me. Be out there. Oh, shit. Just like that.
But yeah, Mendoza ass is gone, man. He was do all that time, y'all. That nigga gonna
So they actually charged him.
Charged him. That motherfucker's in jail now with first-degree murder, no bond. Grand jury took seconds to say that's what him. And look, this white boy come from a family of crackhead, dope. They said his mother's addicted to dope and crack. And his father is a repeat offender, felony, dope dealer, gun haver, all of that white dude.
How they pull murder though from if he shot back at him? Like,
cause he darker than you and Jabari.
But even I understand that. But even though, like, it's how are they?
I know. Tamir Rice ain't even pulled his fake gun out.
That doesn't even make sense to me. I'm like, that damn show was a jury. None of their fears.
Hey, for real. Go join on YouTube. STV. TJ Siderio. TJ Siderio. For real. Look that up. You can be like, what the fuck? And it ain't taking no time. And then when you realize the news is the one that got him locked up.
He shot him in the back.
I guess so, yeah, when he was running.
Yeah, that
still don't make sense. Shot at him. He had a gun on him. All right, bruh. See, look, you can't say it to no black person and they don't understand. They be like, hold up. What? Nah, you supposed to get, ain't that what they tell us? They tell us you supposed to get shot under these circumstances. They tell you, man, you supposed to get shot. What's wrong with you? Niggas are crazy. You're supposed to get shot. We're all gonna shoot you.
Cop Edsuel Mendoza. The boy's grandmother spoke late this afternoon.
They're supposed to protect and serve. They're not supposed to be killing a child. I'll never see my grandson graduate, have a baby, get married. It'll never be the same.
Mendoza, 26, is charged with murder in the first degree and is jailed without bond. District Attorney Larry Krasner says Mendoza knew the 12-year-old was unarmed.
When Officer Mendoza fired the third and fatal shot, he knew the 12-year-old, 5-foot-tall, 111-pound Thomas Siderio no longer had a gun and no ability to harm him. But he fired a shot through his back, nonetheless, that killed him.
Mendoza was one of 4 plainclothed officers in an unmarked vehicle investigating gun crime. crimes that evening. Fired and now charged with murder, his union, the FOP, writes. The accused officer, like every other citizen, is entitled to due process, and we are confident that our judicial system will protect this constitutional right to a fair trial. Attorneys for Siderio's mother say she'll sue the city.
It is devastating to learn that this was not only an unjustified shooting, this was murder. We learned that.
Man, if you don't eat a dick, next you're going to say it was racial hate. Yeah. That's not confusing to nobody else. I'm the only nigga lost? No. Tell me, y'all try to figure it out too. Yeah. Jared, he would have got suspended with pay. He would have got $1 million on a GoFundMe. That look, the same thing happened to Darren Wilson and George Zimmerman. If it been a white dude, he'd have got $1 million on a GoFundMe, suspended with pay. He would have got to keep his pension. Transferred to another precinct. At his new job, he'd have got a raise. He'd have probably been the chief. Everybody welcome your new chief, police, George Zimmerman. All right, Georgie. I'm telling y'all. Coward ass. You went outside, Jabari? Jabari. You went outside? You went outside? Oh, you decided not to? I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Don't worry, it's going to be cooler later on this week. It's supposed to be back in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. Ain't nothing the truth, man. I'm trying to figure out. We just looking at different scenarios. Now, look. That was clear cut. Look, that was clear cut what we saw with that little kid who shot at them police. That was clear cut. Yet that police was prosecuted, scolded, fired, all of that. And it ain't take a bunch of time. The news was like, no. The news wasn't like, well, the alleged, well, maybe he had a gun. The news ain't do that. The news got a ring camera, separated, they showed you on their own money. Investigative reporting. To get a cop convicted. I want you to notice. I want you to notice, you never argue about how much time a black cop or dark Hispanic cop or a non-foundational black cop gets. You never, ever, ever have to argue about the amount of time they get. When black cops get clamped, they get clamped. Like them black dudes that beat that brother to death, that watch how many years they get. 2,000 years apiece. You get 2,000. You get, the judge gonna be like Oprah. You get 2,000. It's gonna come to the white boy, 6 months suspended sentence. Don't you do it again. You better not do that again. Mama gonna spank you. Right. That's what I'm telling y'all. We gotta notice that. Notice shit like that. Muhammad Noir. That motherfucker got some time. It wasn't, look. They killed Philando Castile. We don't know what we can do. He killed that white bitch. Motherfucker, you going down. That's just what they said. Oh no, Tether. You going to jail. That's what they told Muhammad Noir. Oh no, nigga. You and that hairline. Guess what they told Muhammad Noir? Well, you'll be right at home. All the other brothers have already converted to Allah. I'm telling you. They told Muhammad Noir, you'll be right at home. You'll be with all the other brothers who converted to Allah. That's fucked up, Mark. That's more like Mark. You know what's fucked up about what you just did, Mark? That your shit was more closer to accurate than mine. That was fucked up. That's the truth. You get 2,000. You get 2,000. You get transferred as a sergeant. Thank you very much. You can mark Caucasian on your paper. But nigga, you going to jail with us. I bet you won't be locked up with the Aryan Nation cops. The Somalis ain't learned the hard way. They didn't. They didn't. And you know I ain't lying, Mahari, down there in Minnesota. They still out there buck dancing. Mahari, hey, you know damn well, bruh. They still out there buck dancing. You niggas commit crimes. You are all buck broken. Like, what about Muhammad Noir? He was almost buck broken. I don't know who that is. No one is allowed to speak of that name. Shouts out, Larry. Hey, bruh, no one is allowed to speak that name. Tell my brother I said, what's up? Who, the brick lady? She's Somalian. Yeah, I know. But again, she shouldn't have been hit in the face with a brick. But yeah, she shouldn't have been hit in the face with a brick, and the police should do something about it. But and the first thing you do is go live, not you got hit the way she got hit in the jaw with that brick. Her mouth wasn't bleeding. No blood. No, she didn't file no charges. And it's an eyewitness that say she got hit. But the dude said she was out there starting trouble. Like, I don't know what that means. But no matter what trouble she was starting, but I just simply don't believe it was because she didn't give him her number. People smacking the shit out of her a lot. People smacking the shit out of her a lot. Right. No missing teeth. Right. No nothing. You got smacked upside the head with a brick. Your shit swole. No blood. And then the first thing you do, you get online and start recording the people around you, not the police. You don't go to club security. You know, Jared, is videos of her just running around slapping people, slapping white men. I wonder if she tried that with one of them Somali men, and then talking about how black men, how men ain't nothing, get you a girl. And, right, nobody thought to call the cops. She was out there in Houston. Nobody thought to call her because nobody said, hey, man, let's call the police. Yeah, nephew. It's pictures of her slapping motherfuckers. Watch this. I can pull them up off of Twitter or Instagram. That's her slapping some white man or something. And then twerking for no reason. What's up, bro? Mm-mm-mm. Right, Truth Ali. You're weak. I don't know no dude that's gonna pick up a brick and hit no bitch in the face. That I don't either. But I done seen power slap where a nigga got the shit slapped out of him and his shit swole up like that. Let's be honest. I watched the junk power slap. A motherfucker got slapped and their shit swole up like hers. That's no bullshit. I don't think nobody hit her with a brick. I think she slapped somebody and they slapped her ass back with a power slap. I don't think, for real. I don't think she got hit with a brick. Felix, hit a motherfucker with a brick, and I don't care how dark skinned they are, you wouldn't see no blood, no skin scrapage, no nothing, just swelling. Felix, hit somebody with a brick, no broken teeth, no nothing. Now a slap, I just watched the joint power slap where motherfucker got slapped so hard, that shit just starts swelling. No broken jaw, no none of that. His shit just swole up. His jaw ain't even break. Again, that's not right. Right. What'd he do? Just that? Just that? What? Yeah. Did he pick up a brick and just that? That might have swole her up. But if that's the case, why pick up a brick? He probably just open hand, smack the shit out of her. And again, blaming other men and expecting other, you cannot be a lesbian out around a whole bunch of men who looking to be with other women. Now, listen, you can be wherever you want to be, but I'm just giving you sound advice. it would help to not be a feminist lesbian around a whole bunch of men looking to be with women and not think you're going to be hit on. That's the first thing. Don't think everybody doesn't look at you and go, hey, lesbian. Everybody's not going to do that. You got to be adult enough to understand that. Then, if you are going there as that, which you have the right to, you must understand the type of environment you are in. You got to understand, well, okay, here, these motherfuckers with the shits, they look like I'm not. I don't care how big or how strong you are not. It's always, no, don't do it. Just don't put yourself in that situation. One. And why are you always getting assaulted? And then the first thing you do is get a GoFundMe. Nobody has ever been arrested by you being assaulted. You just cool with getting fucked up no matter where you go. And explain that to me, y'all. It was slap, felt like you got hit with a brick. Yeah. Yeah, or you had to carry some protection, sweetie. But it's not cool you getting hit. If the circumstances that she said happened, that's some Bama ass shit. That's not cool. But you got to check the environment you're around. You can't be mad at every man because those men didn't choose to help you and that man chose to do that to you. And then when you find out she come from forced female circumcision culture, her own words, because Tariq dug up that article and all of that, that explains why she has so much vitriol towards men. It painted the picture vividly for me. I said, okay, this woman has a problem with men because her immediate line of protection, her dad was no protection. And then what she got to see from her dad was him running from a fight. Because they fled from one country to another before they fled to Houston. So she had been watching her family flee the whole time. I want y'all to think about something. Y'all know who I don't like? Y'all know what comedian I don't like the most? Kevin Hart. You know why? Because that man gets rich off basically saying my father a bitch, my uncle is a dumbass, he got knocked out, my brother got knocked out, my friends got this and got knocked out. I'm scared. I ain't trying to get knocked out for real. I don't like that. If your child, as a man, your child sees you as this hero, he can't see you running away from a confrontation. because he'll learn that that's how you deal with things, or they'll be ashamed of you. Santi, what's up, bro? Yeah, they'll be ashamed of you, and you don't want that. You don't want to have no kids ashamed of you because you running from confrontation. That girl up saying that. So to me, I always say, people be like, they born gay. I always knew it. Yeah, but it be some traumatization that make them people gay. And her disdain for men, specifically black men, is because her immediate line, my man, her immediate line of defense, her dad, her immediate line, the first person she knew to defend her, what she knows of her father is he ran from Kenya back to Somalia, back to this country, and they ran to that country, then they ran over here. Meanwhile, he forced, look, he won't fight the motherfuckers in Somalia so we can stay home and build a better life. But he will grab his daughters and cut a fucking clitoris off. He can enforce and inflict that type of punishment on his daughters while not fighting the people in this country who are tearing it apart. I mean, as a child, that's probably how she would internalize that. I'm just saying. I'm making an assumption, but I could see how a child would do that. Exactly, like Tariq was saying, they was fleeing all over the place. Then you listen to some of the stuff she said about man. I sat back and I thought about it. I said, oh, that's why. Yeah, they doing that shit. They do it in Eritrea too. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. They be turning girls lesbians. They make them girls come here and be lesbians. And why? Because it's in defiance of their dad who forced female circumcise them because he told them, you are not to have pleasure. You are only to have baby. So a lot of that shit be rebelling against their dad. Let's go, for real, let's go there. Let's go there, y'all. Let's go there. Yeah, Mahari. And that's what ends up happening. Next thing they want to know, why are you gay? That's why. Right there. Let's go there. A lot of you African countries that's fighting with y'all LGBTQ, you know y'all making them every day with the forced circumcision shit. What done happened is y'all done got colonized by them damn Arabs. They made y'all take on this Muslim identity and this extremist identity that now that your women are somehow cursed and got to be behind you. That's what done happened. You let this Arab freak who ain't nothing but a motherfucker hybrid white man spin off from the Greek. That's why a lot of shit, them Arabs be kind of moist. So what done happened, y'all done put this extremist mind state in y'all over there in Africa, and y'all force female circumcising women and shit like that, and forcing them to marry motherfuckers that they don't give a fuck about, and arranging family marriages and stoning them and dumb shit like that. Shit we never did. And it ain't working out. And so you sitting there talking about baby mamas. Y'all got baby mamas too. You just not allowed to talk about it because somebody will get beheaded. And we ain't about to behead you over no shit like that. Like, nigga, you dirty dick motherfucker. We ain't, look, you better take care of your kids, nigga. Real ass talk. That's all we gonna do. We ain't about to behead you. You're a disgrace of the family. We can cuss you out and then help you take care of the kid. That's why we be laughing when y'all be talking about the welfare take care of the baby. Where you get that shit from? No, the grandma take care of the baby. Every it's just grandma 39 and got a BBL, but it's all good. That's the only difference now. Grandma is 39 years old with a BBL. That's the only difference now. Her daughter is 22 with a 4-year-old. A 5-year-old. She got a 5-year-old granddaughter, 22-year-old daughter. Nigga, how I'ma say something? I'm a granddad like almost the same way, I know. Right. Grandfather in jail. They don't even know who the grandfather is for real. It's just, but all this, the welfare take care of the baby. Man, welfare been gone for years. Section 8. No, nigga, dope money helps pay for the baby girl apartment. Say it with me now. Dope money. Right. Exactly. You force circumcised to let military rape your daughter. Why is she lesbian? Because she hate men. Every man she done came in contact with is a piece of shit. And tried to force her to do something instead of, show her instruction and let her spread her wings. So what happens, you get a hyperized feminine reaction. So now you look at it, you like, she's a feminist. She out here twerking, actually looking like she's trying to entice men, but hate them at the same time. Because she felt like she needed to keep her femininity. So she ain't going to become masculine because you force circumcised her. She going to exude more femininity. I just got into it, right? With a broad that I knew back in the day. She was a lesbian. She was cute. Keep it plain. She used to get weed from me. I forgot how I met her, but she used to always come get weed from me. She had bought her girlfriend started talking, started coming get the weed. Then her and her girlfriend stopped talking or whatever. I hadn't talked to her no more. I seen her recently. We exchanged numbers. She was like, I don't like women anymore. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, let me holler at you. I called her. She said, what's going on with you? See what she talking about. I ended up hanging up on her ass. But one thing she did say, she was like, well, yeah, I don't like women no more. I realized that I like women because of, as funny as it may sound, my dad. And I said, she always had a different look to her, even though she was just a light-skinned black girl. I said, your father is what, African? She said, yep, Ethiopian. All the bells went off. And then she started saying some more, one love, one heart, everybody's human. And then I hung up. Because motherfucking women too old to be trying to change their mind. That's how they think. That's how they think. Let them think like that. I ain't got to talk to you, though. Motherfucker too late in the stage to be trying to change their mind. If you 40, if you in your 40s and you believe and you one of them rainbow or all lives matter people, I tell the truth. You can't be my woman. Why? Because I am unapologetically black. And I'm proud to be black. And I need a black woman who understands what my black ass goes through. No offense to anybody else. So if you can't accept that, if that simple truth, that you are a black woman and I'm a black man, and it is differences, then what are we talking about? Fuck am I gonna teach? How you gonna teach my kids? You can't teach my kids. Why? Why can't I teach your kid? Cause if I fucking die, you gonna teach them that the same motherfucker that'll stab them in their back is their friend, and not to watch out for them. And it's gonna take a motherfucker like Mark Wunderlich, a white man, to tell my black son, hey, you better watch these white motherfuckers. You can't trust them. Right. And the minute he hear or learns that from anybody else other than his mother or father, he will never trust us again. He will question any and everything we taught and look at us totally different. Like my parents lied to me. My parents was some. I don't want my son to say my father was a coon. Through my life, I realized it's a lot worse things a motherfucker say than their father was a deadbeat. What's up, Tina? My father was a deadbeat. It's simple. My father was a coward. My father was a moron. My father was a coon. I'd rather that nigga just not be there. Yeah, say what's up, y'all. I said, don't be scared to speak if you just got here. I know you just got here because the likes went up. YouTube give it to y'all in cycles. They only want 30 or somebody to see me at a time. Then it disseminate and thousands of people end up watching it all the time. I know it's the funniest shit ever. But real talk. Then you got these angry lesbian women from Africa over here. Mad at every black man. Like we force females circumcising bitches over here. I didn't know that was a thing. When I first heard it, I was like, force feet, that can't be a thing. When I finally Googled it, I went, Jesus, why? I said, that's more irrelevant than the men. At least with men at certain ages, if they don't clean themselves properly, it'll be a health hazard. So that it's better to get rid of it. But I've always heard that. When, well, who don't wash their dick? Who the fuck don't wash his dick? So you say the nigga just filthy dick, nigga. No. Shit, I didn't say that to Jabari the day he got in the shower. He's like, fuck that, man. My balls are musty. You can't have musty balls. Niggas know. So yeah, man, I was just crazy. Right. Filthy penis Phil. Oh, filthy penis Phil running around here never washing his dick. Anyway, get your monkey ass in the shower, Phil, you dusty bastard. I don't know, man. Y'all help your brother out. Shit. So, I mean, me personally, the brick girl, I ain't saying she deserved getting hit in no head with no brick. That's the goofiest, weakest shit ever. Hit no woman with no brick. Sucker ass nigga. But I ain't do that shit, so don't blame that shit on me. Ain't nobody help. I wasn't there. Ain't nobody do nothing. Wasn't nobody there. Why you hang around so many soft ass bitch made ballpark eating niggas? Them niggas, all them niggas out there was ballpark eaters. If you talk to them, they all ballpark. Everybody out there eats ballparks. They eat them. Yes. Chili all over the floor. Cheese on his lap. Get the cheese off his lap. Just, yeah, man. Not gonna listen to two soccer players, man. I was about to say, homeboy, I was about to get murder mace. Homeboy in my ear that's talking this noise. Where's your family from? What sport are they renowned for? Thank you. Of course you think Michael Jordan is the greatest. In the country your people came from, you think the losing team won the last year. You in the country, look, in the country Mahmoud and them people come from, they think the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. They think the Bengals won the year before that. They think the Chiefs won the year before that when they lost to Tampa Bay. That's what they think. They think San Francisco beat Kansas City. Them niggas think the Heat won the world championship. They don't know. They don't know. Look, I ain't want to go raw. I could have said what was the other, the little Hispanic guy, homeboy. In the country you from, they still selling Kwame Brown jerseys. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I can tell you, they never sold Kwame Brown. I don't even know where you got that from. Nigga, y'all from countries where they sell role player jerseys. Of course you still think Michael Jordan is the greatest. We've been past that twice. Right, G Nation. These motherfuckers in countries, they selling Sean May jerseys. These niggas got Jimmy Fredette jerseys. I go to where Mahmoud got. It's a family picture with his father with a Greg Oden jersey. No, Bear. No, Bear. We not talking about that, Bear. What we talking about is how niggas from third world countries is telling me about basketball. I must have hurt somebody's feelings. They took their like away. I don't care. You can't be from a third world country telling me about basketball, man. Somebody took their like away. I was in 94. They got mad when I said that shit. I heard a nigga feelings. Why is y'all mad at me? That's what they do. That's everybody knows that's what they do. If the losing team is two sets of Super Bowl champions at the end of the Super Bowl. So when you go to the Super Bowl, it's two champions. They have a set of hats for the AFC team if they win, and they have a set of hats for the NFC team if they win. Same way for the NBA. Well, the losing team, they can't walk around with hats saying Miami Heat NBA championship. So they ship all them hats to third world countries. And that's what they do with the bust. Say a nigga a first round pick. He get a jersey automatically because he the number one pick. He get a jersey automatically. But if he a bust and it's not selling, they either put that shit in clearance or send that shit overseas. So somebody mad at me because they got a family portrait. Their dad got on a goddamn Hermana jersey. And he mad as shit at me. It's not my fault. You sitting there at a pickup game, your brother got on a Michael Odor with Candy, and you got on an Andrea Bargnani. Y'all got throwaway jerseys, not throwbacks. Mad than a motherfucker. Right. Thank you. They got on a 96 Sonics championship jump with Gary Payton throwing an alley-oop to the Rain Man. Mahar, you a fool for that one. Nigga got on a 96 Seattle Supersonics championship joint. Right. These niggas that gave you the most generic name of any person that came overseas. And now you sitting here with your face balled up, mad at LVZ. You ought to be ashamed. You ought to be ashamed. Ain't my fault. Fuck LVZ. Oh, thank you. Some people gave me the likes back. Right. JDRs, man. Y'all for real. At what point are y'all gonna stop dick riding? Right. They think the Knicks won a ring. They think the Knicks won a ring. Don't laugh, Larry. That's for them ballpark eaters. Larry knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. Gave him 3 ballparks. Nigga, you niggas got to stop this shit. It has to stop. I told you. Mahari, I don't make this shit up. I don't make this up. They had a whole documentary. It was called The Place Where They're 18-0. And they was talking about it's a place where the Patriots never lost to the Giants. And I think that shit was over in Indonesia or Philippines or some whole bunch of kids with Tom Brady Super Bowl jerseys and shit and hats. Congrats, 18-0, perfect season t-shirts, all that shit. A village full of kids and a fucking river looking for crayfish, snails, and eel. I ain't making nothing up. I said, damn. Damn. I ain't never know that. That's why I feel offended. If I'm like, hold up, man. How you gonna tell me about football? Nah. That would be like me trying to tell them about soccer. I can't. I don't really know no players. I don't know nobody. I don't care. A commercial come on, they show a nigga with Kobe, and you just figure he good, yeah. I'm lying. Am I lying? What do? They made the commercial with Kobe and Messi. That's the only reason I know it. What's the other white guy? The little British guy, the little short guy that was messing with the Spice Girl, Beckham. Put him with somebody so you know who the fuck he is and know that he plays soccer. We don't really care. We like the women's team better. They're the good one. Yeah, David Beckham. That's the guy. No disrespect. I know I get people from the UK catch me. Hey, Feezy, don't do me that way, bro. You're my favorite, bro. I know, man. I love you too. But we don't care. I'm gonna tell the truth. We don't watch no goddamn soccer. It's boring. It's too long. It's no gratification. It's just a bunch of niggas running around kicking a ball, bouncing it off their head. We from the turf. That's goofy shit to us. No disrespect. We from the hood. Instant gratification. Each play in football is either a collision or a potential big play. That's gratification. We could watch a 3-0 football game. If it's a lot of hits, we like the football game. Now, the thing is, it's very rare it's going to be a 3-0 football game. It's more extravagant. The more points. Same reason a lot of black people don't watch baseball. Not instant gratification. Straight. You got to be patient and want to sit there and watch and analyze and this, that. I don't care. My brother Dave could watch a baseball game. Get that for granddad. His granddad, And I tried to watch one with him with his grandfather back in the day. I tried watching. He made me watch Little Isaac. Falling the fuck to sleep. And that's the thing in basketball too. Instant gratification. Early 2 points. It's something exciting. Whether it's a layup, a jump shot, free throws, they could be exciting. Man, y'all play a soccer game for 5 hours. The score be 1-0. That's a great game, mate. No, the fuck that wasn't. And the fans, they be hype as shit. That's why I know I don't want to live in none of them countries. If that's exciting to you, Jesus. That's exciting to you? Wow. I don't want to live nowhere in them countries. Right, G Nation, they be burning shit down and stomping people to death. The whole half the country. They be having 70,000, 80,000, 100,000 people at one fucking stadium. Like, God damn. And they be hyped from beginning to end. Game be 2-1. 1-1. 1-0. Nothing till the 57-minute mark. They still cheering for an hour. Ain't shit happened. He almost scored. You saw how he almost scored. Look how he was kicking the ball through them. Yeah, but he ain't scored. So he didn't do shit. I'd rather him just kick the ball regular down there and kick it through the goal. All that fancy ass dribbling and you ain't do shit. No, real nigga can't watch soccer. I had somebody get mad at me recently because they told me their son was at their son's soccer game. And it caught me off guard. I said, what, you Jamaican? He Jamaican or something? And she go, no. Well, I mean, he's half Panamanian. And I said, oh, that makes sense. Well, even if he was, I said, nah, I don't. She said, well, I said, honestly, black men don't have their sons play soccer in America. We don't. That's not even our fourth choice. Basketball, football, basketball, baseball, and boxing. Nigga, we'll tell you be on the glee club or in the band. Play them drums, boy. Go crank that shit, boy. Well, boy, playing that joint. Seriously. We don't never. Seriously. It's like I had a few cousins and a couple of nephews that wrestled in high school. Everybody busts out laughing when they say that. What's fucked up is they was good, but nobody cares. Everybody busts out laughing. Niggas say soccer the most watched sport in the world. By people who live in countries where they eating dirt sandwiches. De facto, exactly. Wrestling is more respected than soccer. Niggas just bust out laughing in my family, though. They just laugh. These niggas wrestling. Want to be on top of a man. Okay. Pause, yo. It be fucked up. Black men be good as shit at wrestling. They just can't do it because everybody gonna bust out laughing when they find out. Or they tell niggas, man, I wrestled. That's the first thing you're gonna do. Right. It's just too moist. That's all. Other than that, niggas cool with that before soccer. Because they look at you playing soccer and go, nah, nigga, I'd rather wrestle. Oh, damn right. We Kurt Angle that. I'm going to throw his ass all over this mat before I go, nah. Wrestling even still got more physicality than me. I just can't do it. Soccer is for our daughters. Brothers will put their daughters in soccer. No, she got to do something. That's what they say. Put her in soccer. Soccer is for now. Our daughters, we'll put her in soccer. But our sons, we normally don't do that. And when people be saying like, well, soccer, the don't and blah, 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 I say, yeah, everywhere they go, it's a black football player. They throwing bananas on the ground. Hey, right. The fact though, that's what else I told them. I say track. We'll tell our daughters and sons to run track before we tell them to do soccer. Thank you. That's what's before wrestling. It's track and field, then wrestling, then soccer. For real. Only reason niggas' daughters don't play football because girls not allowed. Swear to God, do you let me say that again. Niggas in the hood know. It's 3 girls in every hood that done grew up with you till you was 14, 15. Where they played football with you from 6 to 12 years old. And it was 2 of them that was good. It was 2 of them that was good. Nigga, I know. I got one. Mimi. I got one. Mimi just by her father. She her father. She loves football. Mimi can throw a football. Like, Mimi throws him. Mimi know how to hit. Mimi, because her father is one as younger who just wanted to play football. So he was one of these IFL niggas. So since she been a baby, she been sitting at his practice. When she been able to walk around, she'd go to some of his practices and run around. And she'd try to get out there watching him. And Mimi the picture, she see how much her father loved football. So she into football. And you can't keep a football out. You can't put a football out in this house. For real. I just had to get on my ex-wife about that. I was like, no, do not put footballs out. You can't put a football out in front of Mimi. What? I said, yeah, it's in her blood. Yeah, motherfucker. So, yeah, the only reason black men haven't put their daughters in football is because there ain't no female football league where girls play. Because if niggas could do it, we'd be the first one to put a helmet on our daughters. Come on, where my FBA men at? You know you ain't. Am I lying, FBA men? Nigga, if they came out with a female football league, a 7-on-7 tomorrow, it'll be so many black men out back with a helmet on their daughters. Look at the fact though. Right. Truck her ass, baby. Yep. Niggas be smacking their daughters on the ass like, go ahead, baby. Dad. My bad, baby. We got to learn to hug our players now. We got to learn how to put our arm. Right. UFC. Yeah, nah. You know, what I call UFC. Human dog fight. I give it its rightful name. Human dog fighting. Take your shirt and your shoes off. Jump in this cage, nigga. Fight to the death. Anything but biting the nigga's nuts out. Hit a nigga with everything. Put my balls on your head. Putting they balls around a nigga neck until he submit. Nigga, I'm submitting the minute I think you about to put some balls around my neck. Tapping out. Quickies. Nigga, no. I'm going to the parking lot and shooting you. What's up, DJ Reese? There's no molesting me. You gonna die. You going right to the parking lot and getting blasted. And I'm just gonna have to go and do my time. But you going away from here. Try to put your balls around my neck. I know that. How about that? You going away from here. Right. Fuck, talk about, no, this is the submission. Nah, nigga. You gonna submit to these here hot rocks. No, sir. No. No, sir. No, indeed. I'm not having that. Okay. Fuck no moist marauders running around. I'm not fucking with these moist marauders. The moist marauder. Wait, the moist marauders. Yeah, old Sandusky shit. I love young boys. What? Nah. Yeah. I would coach women's football. Nigga, I'll be out that joint intense. Hit her, baby! Intense to the most. Hit her ass, baby! Light her up, baby! There's no bullshit. You know, the girl be, whoo! Right. Had the big girls on the offensive line pushing. We're white my sisters back there, Jones just flinging the Stack 5 sneak this brown area. Who is Stack 5? Nigga, you know, everybody sneak this LeBron. Motherfuckers was talking about Jordan father. I said, man, it's literally like 12 people. Oh, Steven Jackson. Yeah, fuck Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson is one of them players. The older he get, the better he was. The older he get, the better he was. Right. Exactly. That's a Steven. We say spending that George Floyd money. Yeah, when niggas thought he was down. Nigga just was another clown exploiting the community off of games. He shouldn't. LeBron should hear all the shit that Bama say. Be like, y'all some Bamas. Because people do a lot of Bama shit. Yeah, and don't never mess with no black women. He don't never. He proudly talked about it one time. He don't mess with black women. Right. I don't fuck with double talkers, man. Man, yeah, Steven Jackson from the trenches. Yes, he from the trenches. I never knocked that. But everybody that's from the trenches ain't always on the up and up. But those is opinions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from, look, we act like we don't know haters from the trenches. That's Jack. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Steven Jackson for his hustle. Coming from where we coming from and doing better. And still trying to keep it street. But a lot of times, this the same dude who was still running around protecting Rachel Nichols after she was talking that shit about Maria. When she hating on Maria. Talking about, oh yeah, I know it's because of George Floyd and Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna ride with Rachel. What? Remember? And those niggas like, what? Ain't right now, and fuck. Basically, fuck. I'm rolling with Rachel. So basically, it's fuck because Rachel was saying fuck Maria. But that's who I came in with. So fuck Maria. I'm rolling with Rachel. What Nick? Oh, so it's the white. I'm sorry, it's loyalty with me. That's not it's not. That's not loyalty to me though. What you just did. Yeah, they had the cape on for Rachel Nichols. And I was like, this ain't the time to put the cape on because what Rachel is doing is down in another sister. You can't put the cape on. You hear her saying it. At that time, you was supposed to say, Rachel, my girl, but you can't. I'm just disappointed in the way you reacted or responded. I understand this is a high pressure business. Even if you was gonna act like, hey, I still mess with Rachel, you still was supposed to go, hey, look, what she said was totally wrong. He wasn't the king next. He was the king of what? I told you, the older Steven Jackson get, the better he is. Look. Huh? Where? Now, Steven, you know that isn't true. Let me look something up. Let's look something up. Let me call these people real quick. Yes, brother. I want to make a pickup order. The crab and shrimp tray with let me get 2 extra boiled eggs with it and make it the garlic butter. Yeah. You know that's all I need, brother. You know that's. I started to say, is this my folks, man? You know, give me the usual. Look, I had to pay cash today, so that's the only reason. That's the only reason. All right, brother. 20 minutes, cool, cool. All right. Got to have a garlic butter, Max. I got to have a garlic butter. Jabari be eating all my shrimp, all my potatoes, all my corn. That's cool. Man. But yeah, man. Right. Fuck with Maria tell. Maria holding it down on NFL on NBC. Fixture. And these niggas looking stupid. Now she eating crumbs with Skip Bayless over that joint. Now she over there with Skip Bayless. Then it become a white. They might well add Will Kane and it'd be the white supremacist power hour. And how come everybody sitting here talking about Shannon getting destroyed by Stephen A. and Stephen A. saying the same ballpark eating talking points? When you talk about Bird, he never beat Bird. When you talk about Magic, what that was Magic first time ever back in the finals without Kareem. You want to talk about Isaiah and those boys who beat Jordan more than Jordan beat him. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, they had to go to David Stern and cry to get the rules changed. Then the expansion draft helped break them up. You want what are you talking about? You want to talk about Ewing and Starks? No, nobody wants to talk about Starks. All we want to talk about is Ewing. That was a one-man team. And those boys. You want to talk about Stockton and Malone, who could never get out of the West until Magic, Kareem, they retired. Dr. Clyde Drexler, he was basically gone. For Christ's sakes, Scottie Pippen went to Portland and they went to a finals damn near before Utah finally did. The Rain Man in them was basically gone. Hakeem was on the end of his road. David Robinson was needing a partner, as we saw. And once David Robinson got Duncan, Utah never was a threat again. And Karl Malone and Stockton was still there. Talk to me about some damn John Stockton and Co. That wasn't Charles Barkley. The fact that, and Charles Barkley was a very, very good player. Great player. Admittedly, couldn't D nobody up. And was not really a winner. Yeah, he put up big numbers. But you talk about what? At Phoenix? Y'all forget he played at Philly. People forget he played at Philly, and they was sorry as shit. They was always fighting for the 8th seed. And he won it out. And got the trade to Phoenix. People forget about that, but that's okay. LeBron's a hoe. Charles Barkley could come on TV and coon and buck dance right now. Y'all good niggas be good with that. Because LeBron is a hoe. He ain't never cry. Nigga talk about Michael Jordan got one foul in his whole career. They clotheslined him that one time. Nigga, what happened to Rambis was harder than that. What happened to Isaiah was harder than that. I don't know. Niggas is dick riders, man. And they hoe ass niggas, man. They need to take a plan B before they get pregnant. All the dick riding that they be doing. It's foolishness, and I ain't trying to hear it, man. What happened to Worthy? Yeah. Oh, Chicago Stadium blowing the bull. Right. Nobody, look, don't want to hear that. The time Jordan beat him, though. Yeah, Charles Barkley was like 6'4". Yeah, Charles Barkley is only like 6'4", 6'5" at the most. Charles Barkley ain't that tall. Like 6'4", 6'5". He was stocky and he ran fast. He was a super athlete for that size. You know, that fucked up. All day long, man. All day long, man. Thank y'all, man. Let me get out of here. Go get our food, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Let's get ready for football races season. Bronny height at USC is 6'4", 210. Yay, bulked up. I hope they gave him a clean bill of health. So I hope he stay, you know what I'm saying, healthy all year long. And I hope, you know. What's up, AJ? They gave you the shit all late. You can watch the playback. At least gave you a shout out. Late as hell. It ain't your fault. Shouts out to everybody, though, man. Much love, man. I'm about to get out of here. LVZ. Shouts out to my man Steve-O, DJ Reese, Go James. Y'all put y'all name to look. G Nation. I'm about to check out my man Black Alpha, Maxwell Jenkins. Holla at y'all, man. Peace.